All right, shoulder day done. Man, I'm fucking terrible. I keep slouching on the cardio. I know I said I was gonna try and start working on that interval training, but I'm tired. Change out of my gym shoes. Anyway, another one in the books. Run over to the grocery store, grab some more pita bread. The good thing about those Laughing Cow cheeses I get, they last like forever. So like, I think the expiration date on them is like 6 months to 7 months usually from whenever I buy it. So every paycheck I'll go grab fucking, I don't know, 3 or 4 of them, and they just kind of sit in the fridge till I'm ready to use them, because I use what, 4 a day. So that's 4 times 7, 20, 28 a week, something like that. And there's 8 in a package. So that means I'm using basically just shy of 4 a week. Goddamn, that sounds like a lot when you say it like that. Anyway, just realized that's probably not the best for sound quality. Shoulder day done. My shoulders are burnt the fuck out. I did dumbbell shoulder presses. Then I went and did the cable front raise. Then I did barbell shoulder presses. Then I did rear delt flies, machine shoulder press, cable face pulls. That's another one I like. I believe it's a delt workout, because it's a similar movement to the rear delt flies, but it's just with a cable instead. It's kind of like doing a cable row, but instead of rowing, I think I've already explained this, instead of rowing it to your stomach or your core, you're rowing it basically to, you know, your neck or your top of your pec, you know. So my shoulders are definitely feeling that. And then I rounded it out. I did some calf raises at the end. Shoulder day is pretty much like the halfway point between my leg day. So, and I don't really do a lot of calf exercises on leg day. It's just the seated calf raises. So I figured, fuck it, I'll throw a calf raise exercise in on shoulder day as well. Just because shoulder day is usually kind of a little bit more of a tame workout than the rest of them. So, although I mean, it was Smith machine shoulder raises. I was telling you guys about. I was watching that Brian Shaw, Eddie Hall workout, and they were doing those, and I liked them. So I was like, fuck it, I'll do some too. So, but yeah, felt pretty good. My shoulders, man, goddamn. I got in a car accident last month in December, and I tell you what, that seatbelt fucked me up. I was out probably week and a half. I ended up getting a hematoma, which, for those of you that don't know, it's basically a blood clot underneath the skin. So everywhere where the seatbelt was, now of course, you see how the seatbelt runs on me here. It was more like this when I crashed. So it gave me all across my left breast, left pec. It was little like nodules, little clots, you know, in like a line right there. It wasn't anywhere over here. This shoulder felt just fine, but right here, this shoulder, man, it messed up real good. My shoulder was hurting, my pec was hurting, my back was hurting, all in just this area on the front and back side of me. And man, I was having trouble taking deep breaths. It was gnarly. And then the lap band where I have it going across my stomach, that's where I got most of the hematomas at. Imagine, might be hard for some of you to imagine, but imagine like a 1-inch PVC pipe. And that's basically what I had running from the right to the left side of my stomach, all the way across, was just like a 1-inch pipe. That's what it felt like just a solid, like just bar inside my stomach. It was all just blood clot straight all the way across. And funny enough, you know, that, like, my stomach didn't hurt at all. I mean, I was able to do like leg raises and, like, you know, the minimal ab exercises like that next week and a half, no problem. But this shoulder, man, I'm still feeling pain in it sometimes. Whenever I do my front raises and my lateral raises, I've got to kind of like hold on to my shoulder as I do them to kind of give it a little extra support, because it hurts like a son of a bitch. So, but I'm just now starting to get out of that. You know, when I first started doing my benching, my bench press, anytime I locked out my elbows at the top of my bench, I would just get like a sharp pain through my whole left side really, really badly. I ended up having to cut back on the weight quite a bit when I first was getting back into it. And this last chest cycle I did last week was the first chest day since the accident that I've been able to, when I reached my lockout on the top end of my bench, that I didn't have any sort of pain or anything. So that was really nice to feel that I'm starting to kind of recover from that. Hematomas are gone. I don't have any more that you know what, I got one right here at the bottom, but for the most part, hematomas are gone. The ones across my belly are pretty much gone, so I would argue pretty well recovered. I went in, and the physician told me to just focus on resting. Now, I'm probably a dumbass. I mean, not probably. A lot of times I am a dumbass. But when I rested after the accident, I just seemed to notice that all that happened was I was getting more sore and I was hurting more. And I mean, like, really, the first couple of days, I mean, and this might not be the best indicator, but the first couple of days I felt like complete dog shit. Like I just had been beaten, you know, and that was me just doing my best to do nothing but lay in bed all day. And it just seemed like I was just hurting more and more, which they said was pretty normal. But I had noticed when, like, that next week or two, when I started kind of just folding in exercise, and that I was seeming to start feeling a whole lot better. You know, not a doctor, not certified and shit, but to me it felt like how they explain like physical therapy works, you know, where you just start to kind of work the muscle, work the area out, and it seems to heal up better. I mean, that's kind of how it felt for me. Is, you know, when I went in, they told me, yeah, just get plenty of rest. And, you know, like the day before I went in, I was working out. The day I went in, I was working out. The day after I went in, I worked out. And they were telling me that, like, you know, just take it easy for the next week or two. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And, you know, I'm like, fuck that, I'm going to the gym today. You know, I'm not saying that's the best idea to do that, but for me, you know, it might just all be in my fucking head. Like I said, I go to the gym just as much for the physical aspect as the mental aspect. Even that week that I didn't work out, like, I was losing my fucking mind. I was like, I've got to do something. I've got to go, you know, even if I just go up there and jump on the treadmill, I've got to do something. So, yeah, it was interesting. So I'm glad I'm over that. Starting to get back into the swing of everything. So anyway, head in here and get some groceries. You guys have a good rest of your day. Weight loss, baby. Get in the gym, work on the diet, do something. Like, comment, subscribe. See y'all later.